Happy Saturday, folks. Just showing you the tank. You can see I'm still losing sword leaves over here on the left. I trimmed all of this. This was the water flow from the FX5 was kind of pushing it over. And some of that's bacopa. It's funny because you can see the red tips, but I cut a ton of it yesterday. And one of the things I was going to show you guys is the discus is doing a lot better. I don't see it right now, but I'm doing water. Oh, there it is in the middle. I'm doing water changes every day. It's not as black. It's lightening up, which is a good sign. And if you notice, see the blue on the outer fins on the top and the bottom, and see how the fins are going vertical. That's a good sign. When they're down close to their body, it's not happy, but see how it's kind of popping up? That shows it's happier. It is looking for food. Two comments, and I know some people ding me, and that's part of this channel. I'm going to put it out there. I want to show you my whole goal with this channel is to help people see that if you're going to keep fish, you're going to have problems. And it's just like playing golf. I know this is a crazy analogy, but playing golf isn't about keeping it in the fairway. It's about when it gets out of the fairway, how do you get out of trouble when you get in trouble in golf? And that's the thing, that the great golfers, they know things that would cost you or me 2 or 3 shots. They get out with no problem. So and I'm not saying I'm a professional aquarist. All I'm trying to say is you can't go crazy with medication. Somebody suggested that I pull the discus out and medicate it, and there were 2 concerns with that. One is I'd already done 2 doses of medication for all the fish in this tank. The danger there is medication or meds they're hard on their liver and kidneys. So you don't want to do a lot of that. It's hard on them. And the other thing too is fish don't like to be singled out. So it's funny when they used to study dolphins, and they would isolate one, it would almost die of loneliness. And you can go read about that or whatever, but they're, dolphins travel in pods, and they're a social animal, and they need social interaction. Fish are the same way. There's a ton of fish that do not do well in isolation. A betta fish and a goldfish are about the only 2 that I know that, you don't, a betta fish, you don't want it to school at all, right? At least the male betta. But see, these guys are happy in schools. Here's a perfect example. See those rasboras? And then you can see these x-ray tetras. But I trimmed all the plants here, trying to clean all that out. The swords I can see new growth down here, down low, which I hope is going to be a good sign. The glosso is really kind of almost whitish there to the right, which isn't a good sign, but we'll see if it bounces back. But hey, it is what it is. But I appreciate everybody watching. I'm just trying to keep it real. If I lose fish or get sick fish, I want to try to tell you guys. And it's part of the hobby. I mean, if you're going to keep fish and you think you're never going to lose one, that's not how the circle of life works. So, and this tank, I'm doing, just so you guys know, I'm doing 50% water changes every day on this tank until that discus starts looking better. So another thing I did, I'm trying to keep my water temps down, and this tank tends to get 84-ish during the middle of the day right now because it's the hot time of the year. But what I've done is I've turned these fans on. I've got a fan here and a fan there just to try to keep the heat out of this canopy. The other thing that it's doing is it's causing the water to ripple. So like if you notice, see how the water's kind of being pushed this way with the fan? Same here. So ironically, the fans, I was thinking about this, if you didn't have an air pump, and you just had a fan to blow on the surface of the water, that would actually cause oxygen to be pushed into the water because you're moving that surface area. You're rolling the surface of the tank. So that's when you're pushing it to the side. It's going to keep it rolling. Anyway, just kind of hit me as an FYI. But hey, appreciate all the subscribers. Appreciate all the kind words. And appreciate everybody challenging me. So I just want to keep this channel honest, keep it real. And the more fish you have, the more chances you have of losing one or getting them sick. So I still don't think this tank is overcrowded based on the filtration I have on it and the live plants. And I'm just trying to keep it balanced. So we'll see. Appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate all the feedback. Been getting some good feedback. So, and this tank actually, I need to do some cleanup on it. And if anybody knows how to get rid of all these little snails, obviously I can't put something in here that would eat the snails because I don't know anything that eats snails that does not eat shrimp. I do have an assassin snail in here, and it doesn't seem to be doing a lick of good. So you guys let me know if you think of anything. And I'm thinking about just going through here and starting to pick them out by hand, which I might try to do today. It's just really a challenge because they're so small, and as soon as you touch them, they just drop to the substrate. So, but yeah, happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Later.